How's it going all? My name is Mufflee and I'm going to show you how to solo tame a rock elemental. So let's go over the basic necessities. A rock elemental's favorite food is sulfur or mantis kibble. Mantis kibble is extremely hard and time consuming to get, so I recommend just getting around 500 to 1200 sulfur depending on the level of the rock elemental. You also want to get for taming around 300 to 900 narcotics to keep the rock elemental asleep. Now for the trap itself, you're going to want 4 metal dino gate frames. Metal ones because it's hard for the rock elemental to break them. Around 15 to 25 wooden shields, 10 to 30 cannonballs, and of course you're going to need a cannon. You'll also need a Quetzal with a platform saddle for the solo taming method that I'll be showing you guys. If you don't have a Quetzal, I'll leave a link in the description on how to solo tame one. I recommend a build on the platform saddle much like mine, with ramps on the backs, that way you're easily able to get on top of the platform itself, where the cannon is located at. Next is finding a rock elemental. It's pretty simple. As you can see here, I have zoomed in on a rock. The rock itself has much more of a deeper yellow tint compared to the other rocks surrounding it. And that's how you can tell if it's a rock elemental. Using your Quetzal, you're able to fly around the map and spot them pretty easily from the air, allowing you a safe guidance away from them. Now for creating the trap itself. When creating the trap, I recommend spotting a rock elemental first, clear out all aggressive dinos in the area, and then building the trap a semi-close distance away from the rock elemental because it's much easier to lure him into it. The trap itself has an open V-shaped funnel-like structure, using 2 metal dinosaur gate frames on each side. As you can see here, there's a clear opening on where you can shoot the cannon in, but the rock elemental won't be able to get through. So now for taming. When doing this, keep your shields and all of your cannonballs on you, so that way it's much easier to do the process, which I'll show you in just a minute. Just in case you die, be sure to have a bed on top of your Quetzal. Every single time the rock elemental stands up, he'll throw a rock at you. So if possible, hide behind a structure or block it with your shield so that way you don't get damaged, but if you block it with the structure, you won't have to waste a shield. I safely lure him into the trap, jump onto the Quetzal, and then raise the Quetzal into the air. Then using the Quetzal, I securely trap him by aggroing him and directing him directly into the pinch point of the trap itself. After doing so, I then move my Quetzal into position so that way it won't take out my cannon, but I'm safely able to hit him. Now to knock the rock elemental out, you actually have to shoot him directly into the head, otherwise it will just damage him and kill him. In instances like this where he goes dormant, you're able to use your ramp as a leverage to get closer to him to aggro him again. Now beware, as I said before, when he first gets aggroed and stands up, he'll throw a rock at you, so have your shield ready. As soon as he takes out one shield, put another shield on immediately. As you can see here, I didn't damage him and hit him in the head, so when you have time, be sure to adjust your cannon to the right position so that way you hit him right in the head. When he is aggroed on you, as I said before, he'll throw a rock at you, so be ready with a shield. When he does throw the rock at you, try to stand away from your cannon because his rock itself will take out your cannon in a couple throws. So you'll see in a second again, when I shoot the cannon and stun him, he'll shake his head. That's how you know that you're starting to knock him out. Taming the rock elemental becomes a game of bouncing back and forth between your shields and your cannon. So the process comes down to this. Aggro him, protect yourself, run to the cannon, load the cannon, fire the cannon, and then repeat. I'll let the process play out a little bit so that way you guys can get an idea of how exactly it works. Eventually, the cannon will knock him out, he'll drop, and then begins the taming process. Make sure you put the sulfur, the mantis kibble, and narcotics inside the rock elemental, so that way the taming process can begin. While taming him, because it could be a long process, I recommend putting down metal spike fences around you to protect yourself. Eventually you'll have yourself one fully tamed rock elemental to be able to start farming massive resources. I hope this was helpful for you all. My name is Mufflee, and I'll see you survivors out in the Ark. They finished. Why? What the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it later. I don't care.